Hello, I'm David.
Hi, I'm Julie.
Now we're going to do an unboxing of Escape from Stalingrad Z by Raybox. This is for 1 to 3 players. It takes about 20 to 40 minutes per scenario, and it's ages 14 and up. And I'm sure that's done for regulation purposes. So we backed this on Kickstarter, and this was not sent to us. We backed over 200 Kickstarters, and I think it's about 9 months late, but hey, that's par for the course when it comes to Kickstarters. But it's here. That's a good thing. They finished it. Someday we'll do an overview of all the Kickstarters we've backed, and we've only had 2 that have not delivered. So Julie doesn't remember backing this. I don't think I told her, but it's like...
Let's be honest here. David does all the backing on Kickstarter.
Well, I'll show you things.
You show me things, but I don't remember.
This is like a dungeon crawl with a World War II zombie theme.
Okay.
And some people may or may not know this, but I did Weird Wars for Pinnacle Games, me and my 2 brothers, for Hell Freezes Over. So I know something about the Russian front. So let's take a look here.
Okay.
So if you want to check out the RPGs I've written, go to RPG.net or the board games I've done. So here we go. Now, there were different levels. We could have did miniatures, but I didn't want to, with an unproven system, I didn't want to go all in. It was actually kind of expensive because they're a small company. Oh. And I don't think and so the cost of the miniatures
would have been pricey.
Was more than I expected it to be. Oh. Okay. So we have standees instead.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's the same with me.
I don't think this is something I'm going to want to play a lot anyway, so it's
well, the way I look at it is if we really like it, we could always get the miniatures later. We just don't know if we're going to like it that much to do that much of an expense. So here are the standees, and it's good thickness, and they are centered. Sometimes you can get die cuts where it's off.
Oh, I see.
That's not the issue in this case. So let's take a look at what we have here. So zombies in Stalingrad. Armored zombies.
That's really gross.
Yeah, isn't it?
That is really gross. I do not know how I feel about this so far.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to see what they are. In other words, why not do a yellow background through the whole thing? Well, the standee, I'm sure that the standee's not thick enough. Yeah, you'll be able to see through it. Okay. You always wonder what standees, is it gonna, you're gonna be able to tell what things are.
I see.
So I'm sure the colors have something to do with it.
Oh, I would think so.
I don't know why it says beta. What am I doing here? Sorry,
You're
guys.
making him dizzy.
Okay, so here are the Russians.
Oh.
I think so.
I don't know.
Maybe not. No, those have to be zombie heroes. Steiner, I believe, was the sharpshooter.
Hey, a riser, like Paul Reiser. And a girl, Lydia.
Yeah, I don't, again, we don't know who's who. Oh, gee, I have this upside down.
It's okay, honey.
So this is a game where you need to arm yourself with different weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the other press sheet. It looks like it's all weapons and equipment. Well, most of it is anyway. Hang on. Sorry about that. I'm having trouble with the mouse being in the way. Interesting that you have some traditional weapons here. Do you have to take down doors? It's for hand-to-hand combat. As a game designer, I'm thinking that's what you might have. You know, is there ammo in this game?
I don't know.
Where you need to have, or do you get overrun and you have to go hand-to-hand?
I guess you'll know when you read the rules.
And then on the bottom here,
oh, those are radishes.
hang on. Oh, that's ammo. So there is ammo, it looks like. See? Is that food?
What?
The radishes represent food?
I would think like health maybe with the pluses.
Maybe.
Are those weapons like real from the time, honey? You would
Yeah,
know.
it's World War II weapons.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. And so let me turn it this way.
What does the backside look like, sweetie?
Oh, good idea. So all the weapons have this side. It says weapon.
Oh, there you go.
That's original. And the back sides here have, oh, okay. So I guess you can have a ×2. That's how you can keep track.
Oh.
Maybe with the counter mix.
And you have ×2 with the health and the food, too.
Yeah. So the backs of those, I guess that's for the counter mix. Now, what are the backs of these zombies here? Oh, wow. Okay. That's nice. That you actually have their back sides.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
That is really
Not all
cool.
games do that. It's good
Really?
to see. No. They'll just use the same front to save on art.
I see. Oh,
That's-
that's pretty neat.
That's nice to see that.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are the counters. And like I said, we could have gotten the version where it had the miniatures.
It's okay.
Let's see what's in here. Okay.
Maybe player boards?
So are you Germans then, not the Russians?
Guess we have to look at the instructions. I don't
What says
know.
here? Oh, are we teamed up? Are the Russians and the Germans working together to face off the zombies? Because I see Soviet and German.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know. Are these based on real people?
that'd be kind of cool if they were.
Or can you, how many Germans are there? There are 4 Germans and 4 Russians.
Well, there you go.
So, I don't know. The back side has some information. So I'll show these up close. Actually, we have your camera to do that.
Yeah.
Let me zoom in a little bit here,
Okay.
because that would be easier than using the other camera. That way you can see what's going on here, for those of you who are thinking of getting this.
His name is Riser.
So what I thought were super zombies are actual
People.
people. And these are raised boards. Hopefully they don't warp here in a dry climate like Vegas.
How are you
Each one
supposed to
has
get your
skills.
stuff in and out?
Oh, there's little things right here, see?
Oh, but there isn't right there.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe you gotta just turn it over.
Mm.
Which would be annoying if you had to do that.
Yeah.
So here's some background information. And preferred weapon. Okay. So I'll do the Germans first. Yeah, I don't know if you can select mixed squads, or are you playing the Germans in some scenarios or the Russians in others? I don't remember that in the Kickstarter. What's going on? Now Steiner is not a sniper. Steiner is from the movie Cross of Iron. That's what I remember now.
Mm.
We need to get that on Blu-ray.
Okay.
It's Pekin something, that the director, he uses a lot of blood in his movies.
I have
Monty
no
Python
idea.
made fun of that.
Ah.
Where he likes to have people when they get shot, he goes in slow motion and the blood squirts out everywhere.
Really?
And this was in the 70s.
Oh my goodness.
And so Monty Python made fun of that when they said, anybody for tennis? And they throw the tennis ball, hits him in the head, and blood squirts out.
Oh jeez. Oh look, she's a nurse.
Okay,
That's cool.
very cool.
That's very, very
No, the
cool.
Russians did have female snipers and pilots
Okay.
because they were so desperate for soldiers that
Oh.
they extended the ranks to females in certain positions.
That's nice. They realize women can fight.
Well, Israeli has female soldiers.
It's Soviet Pakistan.
You know, at 18 you have to serve, just like in Finland. You have to serve.
Right.
Now, I don't know if Israel does the same thing that Finland does. You don't necessarily have to serve in the Finnish army. You can be in a government position, a peacekeeping position. Okay, so there's those boards. We like to show everything in detail.
Definitely.
Now here is the meat right here. One reason why I backed this is because I'm always interested in games that use books as the board. Wow.
Use those fingers.
Saran wrap's pretty tough.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd be using my teeth right now.
Well, there's different types of wrap.
Oh.
This is like the 3 mil, 5 mil, like quality wrap.
Heavy duty.
Heavy duty wrap, which it will help prevent scuffing
Okay.
inside the box. That's why you do that.
Oh, I see.
All right, so this is the most important part here.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, okay. So here's the book. Looks like you have a...
Scenario book.
Oh, there's more.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Now, why are these counters here? Did I upgrade to have standees? I think this is the edition with the standees.
Oh, okay.
So we paid extra to get these standees. That's
Oh.
what's going on.
Well,
Whereas in the base version,
it would just be those
I
little
think
pictures.
there's a non-box version.
Oh.
I think what it is that this booklet right here
Yeah.
is one version you can buy. We upgraded to the standees.
Oh.
Because I figured it would be better than having counters like this.
Okay.
So that's why you're seeing duplicates here.
I see.
So these are duplicates replaced by those standees.
Okay. But this is new, these little hardened hands and timers.
Yeah.
And this is new too, whatever all that is.
I keep this separate from the...
Yeah, I would do that too. Maybe this is some of the stuff you still need.
Oh, you do need it in the base game.
Yeah.
This is that I think what is happening here is that these are right
Oh,
here.
the faces?
These are replaced with stands.
Okay, I got you now.
So you have this. Looks like a reference.
Smells.
Yeah, see? This has its own UPC ISBN symbol here, which means this could be scanned separately.
Oh.
So all they did was, this is one version you can buy,
Yeah.
and then this is the box version that comes with more stuff. And then there is a version you can buy that has miniatures.
Okay.
Now I remember. Before we look at the rules, let's take a look at the...
Scenario?
This is what I'm always interested in here, is games like this. Oh, this has a nice coating on it.
Yeah.
I think it's an aqueous coating. I don't think it's glossy. I think it's more than just glossy, which is good because you need to have the outside be a little more durable if you're turning it all the time.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. Okay. Now these are glossy pages. Zombie pool. I don't know if these go in order. You see how you play on the
Do you play on the book?
Right.
Oh, okay.
This is not the first game to do this. Oh. But this tells you why it's only a 20 to 40 minute scenario, because this is your only play area. Unless there's something like go throughout this arrow and then turn to the next page type of thing. But then you can play that in another setting.
Sure.
Okay.
So you don't rip out the pages, right?
I wouldn't rip out the pages.
No, I wouldn't either. Uh-oh. There you go.
Z's, I think, is where you put zombies.
Mm.
The only problem with a layout like this is you're always limited to a grid that's this by this. But at least...
Well, you're not having to open and close a board all the time, which is kind of nice.
Right. There's advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so here's a double-sided
Oh,
board.
that's kind of cool.
Okay, so they will utilize this, but then
But how do you,
how do you keep track of what's going on?
I
You
don't
don't have
know.
these.
Maybe you take a picture of it and look at it on your phone. I mean, I don't know.
Unless it's in the rule book here.
Maybe.
There's a lot of scenarios.
Yep.
It's not much different than what you would do with Hero Quest.
I know.
See, another double-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't mind showing all this because I have no idea what's going on anyway. It doesn't look like I'm not reading it in detail.
And you're going pretty fast, so.
Well, people can pause if they want to see it.
They can. And they have to go to Kickstarter to get this game?
I'm sure the publisher has it.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think there was much exclusivity on this. I don't remember anything being exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Even if the miniatures were exclusive. See how I'm having to be careful here?
Yeah.
That's a printer issue.
Oh.
Because what happens is it takes the pages and there's a machine that does this.
Oh, it puts the spinny thing in it?
Yes, the wire.
Wire? Oh.
So you can see how careful I'm being.
You ripped it a little.
Well, honey, that's where you're going to have to be. So
I know.
we're sticking together a lot.
I wouldn't mess with it anymore.
Eventually we got to open it up to those pages.
True.
Wow, there are a lot of scenarios.
There's a heck of a lot.
The good thing is it is sufficiently coated. It's not cheap paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see.
There's a weight to this paper and it's glossy. It's like magazine cover quality.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
So it's a little bit more thicker than a typical, the pages inside a magazine.
True. That's it.
That's it.
End of the show.
Okay, so here's what I'm not looking forward to. Because already, that's a positive and a negative. Already they've released an errata, 2 pages of errata.
Oh, jeepers.
And they have released an FAQ. So did they rush this and not do enough testing on it?
Oh.
And that's disappointing if that's the case.
Yeah, that would be.
I mean, I could understand a couple, but there's 2 pages of errata.
That's a lot.
So it's already enough that this book is... How many pages of rules we got to read here?
Looks like a lot.
For different modes. What do I got to read up to just to play the first scenario? Okay, campaign. Yeah, it's about 30 pages. Okay. Yeah,
That's a lot, babe.
you're doing a big sigh.
Yeah, because I don't have to
says
read
right
it.
here.
I feel bad for him.
Movement, attacking, types is on. Okay, so 32 pages. And so it's bad enough you got to read that many pages when you also have to deal with errata.
Yeah. That's too bad.
See, here's the box set. See, book set.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what it is, you can do standees here, but it sits in like this, like a little cross.
Mm-hmm.
You're like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But here you have the standees.
Okay.
We'll see if it's going to be a rulebook where you got to jump around, where you got things in different places. I'm always worried about games like that. When you have 30 pages of rules, do you have all the things you need to know for combat in one place?
Right.
Or am I going to have to go look on page 16 and then page 24 and page 28?
Well, I'm thanking you now for having to deal with this, because there's no way I could deal with this.
No.
There's no way.
Now, there are a few pages of art. Team control sheet. I'm really curious if you play the Germans or the Russians, or can you do a combined squad? Oh, so there's versus play.
We're not going to be doing that.
Probably not.
No. I won't play with you.
Well, unless the zombies have an advantage, you can play the zombies.
Well, maybe.
So there you go.
All right.
I think those scenarios, remember the scenarios with the double maps?
Yes.
Remember I said they're probably in the rulebook?
And there they are.
And there they are.
Yeah.
Well,
Whew.
there it is. That is Escape from Stalingrad Z. This is something that we'll do sooner than later on camera.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.